Oh yeah. That's what
Hold
I'm
these
talking.
truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Good evening. I'm Mills Lane, and joining me is Trap Gardner, and this is American Culture Topics. First one in the chat, CMW Recordings, aka 707 Cortez. What's poppin'? 707 Cortez got that hot music, all right? He's there. And all you got to do is check him out on SoundCloud. Just tell him the name in the chat, 707, because your music be popping. I got the artillery if you feeling me. Yeah, bars be coming through. Salute to you. So, Trap, how are you today, Trap?
Oh, I'm just fine.
Okay. That's good, Trap. What I would like to do now is move to the next step. Um, Trap, we're out here in this YouTube realm, and I'm thankful for all of the support that we get. Everybody that comes in says what's up, sits back with us. Maybe you're having a drink, or whatever hour it is on the West Coast. It's approaching 4:20, so or folks are cooking dinner for their family, or folks are out here, sitting back, having a drink, having a smoke, or with, sitting around with other friends watching American Culture Topics. We're not celebrities, Trap. we
Speak for
we have
yourself.
we have activism. Well, you know what? I had to say that I'm not a celebrity, Trap.
Speak for
I I,
yourself.
I just said I. That was speaking for myself, motherfucker. But
And
yeah,
fuck you too, you
yeah, I know.
bastard.
Thank you. Yeah, right. But why is that? Well, I chosen a path, and my path has not put me in celebrity status just yet. So I'll if do I want celebrity status? I like the money
Yeah,
that
you would.
celebrities have,
Yeah,
but
yeah, you would. You
as
want to be a
far as
celebrity.
the fame about
Yeah.
it, as long as the money's there, but will I take that influence that I've gained, and will I do the right thing? Would I try to be somebody who's influential by way of activism? And that's what we're talking about tonight, celebrity activism culture. Because the times we're living in today require a lot of people with some type of continuity, paying attention and doing their best to represent what they need to. But it's easy to talk the talk. The problem comes in when you don't walk the walk. So as we talk about today, I'll bring up um, one of the main celebrity activists of today. All right, and this is somebody who's known throughout a lot of circles. He's been in a movie. He's an NBA player. He has multiple championships, but he doesn't stop there. He pushes farther, and he goes out and he makes statements by way of activism. And I'm talking about LeBron James. So, are you familiar with LeBron James activism track?
I guess a little bit of it, not a whole lot. Uh, yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, how could I not miss that? I ain't been under a rock enough. You know what I mean?
Well, that's fair. And yeah, and it's, you know, one of the things a lot of people like to do is try to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. And, you know, it's a lot to say on the
No,
court, you know what I'm saying? But when you talk about off the court, I don't think there's a comparison.
yeah.
LeBron, he's actually put his money where his mouth is. You know,
Yes, he has.
he
Yes, he has.
started a school, right?
Yeah, started the school, gave the kids a free education, some clothes, and said, "Come on." You know what I mean? I'm with this and shit. You know.
That's
You know.
right. And he's been on the front lines. I mean, he's wearing a shirt here, and this was you know, I think this was it wasn't this year. I think it was a few years ago when he actually had this shirt on. But he was like, it says, "We march, y'all mad. We sit down, y'all mad. We speak up, y'all mad. We die, y'all silent." And it was the truth. So he never he and thanks to the the NBA and the WNBA, they try to let their players, you know, at least wear a shirt during warm up during the normal time.
They got bad.
I mean, right now they're doing a lot where since they're in that bubble situation, they're not taking it lightly. You know, they are supporting and letting the players wear things and have sayings on their uniforms and things like that. But it's just the days and time that we're in. He doesn't just use his time on the court. He also has social media. You know what I'm saying? He goes out here and he says and does. You know, he says it and he does it. And I can't be mad at his attempt at activism here. And you know,
You said an attempt?
I said attempt because
Oh wow.
yeah, because while he may it's all playing sounding nice and good on this side as far as for Black Lives Matter or any activism on that side. He's also been in the middle of activism by way of, well, actually, he was silent on a different type of activism. As recent as last year, see, the Houston Rockets general manager by the name of Daryl Morey, he had a tweet that he was in supporting Hong Kong.
You want me to roll you another one?
And when he did that, you know, it started like
you know what?
tidal wave.
You know what?
You know, the people were trying to figure out.
You know what?
What
I
was
rolled that
supposed to
joint.
happen.
I rolled that joint with that.
So we
was all right.
I looked back at the ability for LeBron James to actually say something in regard to what was going on in China, and because it was injustice to the folks of Hong Kong.
I like the right
started
from Easy
but
Wide.
he kind of backed out, and when he backed out, it kind of made him, you know, like, well, if you have a problem with injustice, you should have a problem with injustice everywhere.
Well, okay.
So
you saying
yes,
when he backed up off of that Chinese thing and left that alone, that like diminished his activism? You know what? Like he was saying, we support. The Houston boy was like, he support the Chinese activism in Hong Kong, right?
okay.
And when did the Chinese give a fuck about my black ass and shit? You know what I mean? So LeBron said, well, you know, I could see what they're doing in China. I don't like it. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'll step in there for a second.
You go ahead, step in there.
A lot of Chinese people, thanks to, Yao Ming being in the NBA, the NBA has become very popular in China. So there's a lot of money
Really?
being made by the NBA by licensing and selling jerseys, and doing a
Stuff
lot
in
of other
China. Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I
So
know
you
this is
saying that?
American culture topics, but for the fact of being a celebrity activist, when it's time to
So
speak up, do they always speak up? That's all I was saying.
no, no, no. I'm not going to agree with you on that. 100%. I'm not going to agree with you on that.
You don't
Like I
have to.
said, there's a lot of people in China. There's a lot of money to be made in China. Whatever. But whatever the Chinaman doing to the Chinaman, I could care fucking less and shit. Right about now, I could care less. I live in America, okay? I don't live in China. I don't
Gotcha.
care what they do in Hong Kong. What they do in Hong Kong, I ain't digging it. No, I ain't. Am I digging it? No, I'm not digging it. But I could see LeBron saying, you know what? Why will I get myself involved in this and cut me off from some bread when you ever heard them having a march in Hong Kong before the Chinese cracked down on them? Did you ever hear?
Well, I mean,
You ever hear them?
me,
Did you ever hear the Chinese? In Hong Kong.
I got one. You told me that the Chinese government spoke out against
the Chinese government, the ones that's beating the shit out of their own people. The Chinese government
against the Philadelphia police dropping a bomb on them people to move people.
This is what the Chinese said years ago. The Chinese government, not the Chinese people, the Chinese government said we don't drop bombs on our own people. You know what I mean?
It was just a shade.
Whoa. Like I said, that's the same government that's beating the shit out of the people in Hong Kong. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. So that's that don't get it twisted what I said and shit, but that's what they said. The same way the Chinese government. Wait a minute, hold it.
I got you.
When Trump just said some nasty shit about what they was doing to Hong Kong, and he's going to cut off their special status and all that, and the Chinese government said, "Yo, Black Lives Matter." Once again, it was the Chinese government, not the people in Hong Kong. Okay,
right.
So you never seen no marches in Asia so far with the Black Lives Matter thing. Nowhere. Not Taiwan, not where they free at, not where they free at, not in Vietnam. Nowhere over there have you seen any protesters that say Black Lives Matter. You've seen it in Europe. You've seen it in lily white Europe. You've seen it in fucking Sweden and shit. You saw it in fucking Russia, but you have not seen it in Asia. Have you? Yes or no?
And the question is,
no?
And the question is, why?
I'm trying to keep it real.
Why are my American celebrity activists not pressing China, especially those that's making money?
No, they're not pressing China.
You saying why? Because the second you try to press China, China just cut you off. They cut off the IP address, so you can't get your internet through. They cut off what you doing. They outlaw the things that you're trying to sell, because that's a communist state and they not playing that.
Right.
But I'm talking about my activists in America. That's why I had
that phone wasn't plugged up long at all.
I never sat here and said LeBron is wrong. I'm just saying he's not all the way right. That's all.
Oh no.
Issue.
That's one man's opinion.
This is going to happen with a lot of activists. Okay, so
that's just one man's opinion.
It just goes down.
That's picking on LeBron. That's what that is. You picking on LeBron, you LeBron hated motherfucker and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
because you know what? Seriously,
he never did. I'm gonna honestly say he never caused me any issue as far as him winning. My team was terrible when he was winning, so I really don't care.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
about LeBron.
well,
Let's
you
keep
lost a
it real.
couple of bucks. You lost a couple of bucks and shit on LeBron. LeBron done
Hmm.
got you for a couple of dollars and shit. You know it. You know what I mean? You need to stop playing. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
we hold these truths to be
Yeah.
self-evident. So
Yeah.
in keeping in spirit with the current climate, we'll talk a little bit about some of the Black lives that's been, or the people that's been helping out in the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, we'll keep in
Okay.
that spirit, because we're not going to end there, but it's just a a nice place to go. So
Okay.
here we got some ladies on the screen that's been doing their damn thing, and since the George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery and Taylor, sorry, since their deaths, some folks have been speaking up. So Adam Lambert, are you familiar with Adam Lambert?
Uh, a little bit.
Okay. Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez.
Very familiar with Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah. So here they're showing some of these Instagrams and stuff like that. Ariana Grande.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, even after that black pastor was tripping out on her and grabbing her side boob at Aretha Franklin's funeral, she still rocks with the black people. That's what's up. Bella
Well, I
Hadid.
mean,
I
I
saw something
mean,
on Adele's page. We got Beyonce, right? See
right.
Billie Eilish, the young singer. Folks are speaking up about the anger, and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. All right, yeah.
Well,
So
like I
it's
said,
people,
some of these people late to the game. You know what
late
I
to the
mean?
game. Talk about
Yeah,
it,
they late to the cause and shit. You know what I mean? They wasn't
right?
there. Black Lives Matter been around for a while. You know what I mean? It's been around for a while. Some of these guys, they stood on the sideline for a bit before they
Okay.
jumped in. You know what I mean?
Real quick, whoever's smoking around you, do they got COVID? Because they've been coughing pretty hard.
You know what? That ain't none of your goddamn business, man.
It was just
Well,
it
what
was out
business is
the
that
chat.
yours?
It
See,
was
Black
a
Lives
comment.
Matter, man.
It was a
You know
comment
what I
in the
mean?
chat. So, all right, I'll cover my base. All right. Oh snap!
Snap
Got a
diddity whack with
got an
that
old
bullshit.
friend watching the show. That's what's up. So yeah, Trap. But I'm sitting here. I am sitting here, Trap, and I am proud of some of the celebrities, and like you also said, there's a lot of people who just late to the party. I definitely agree with you. You feel me? Um, and something I said earlier at on job page on the morning rant show on the Ranters Union Network. It's something I said in their chat because Job was talking about how he sees the folks with the Black Lives Matter sign and they holding it, and I was telling you how I be seeing people too. They hold the signs every day. They out there, and Job was saying, Logic was like, "Yo, I went to give him a head nod, like, yo, what's up?" And he was like, they didn't even like look at him, like they kind of like ignored him. And my comment was how I feel about it. It's like they okay with your life mattering, but they might not be okay with your voice mattering or your influence mattering. you know what you got to talk about. They don't really care about that. They saying they okay with your life mattering. You know what I'm saying? So some of these celebrities, they might be inclined to just think, oh, it's okay for your life to matter. Salute to Behind the Bar for sharing the stream. Oh, he in the room. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I seen it. Salute. And this is part of it. And I don't want to stop, but this celebrity activism culture is nothing new. It's nothing new because with most American culture, it has a long history. So let's go back. Yeah, it's deep. Oh, all right, deep. It's so deep. You should send a cash app. Sorry, let me calm down. But yeah, this is so deep that it goes back. And one person that we all are proud of their activism. Let me make sure I got them queued up. I don't want to be looking crazy out here. But one person that we're proud of their activism is former heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali. Trap. How about that?
Well, I think that he was the first one that came up and said that Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean?
How about that? And he said it.
How about that? You
He
know what I
said
mean?
it so gracefully, didn't he? He was like, I remember hearing him say one thing about, I ain't got no beefs with no Viet Cong.
No, he didn't say it like that.
Well, or how did he say it? Damn, hater.
Oh, he just said, hey, man, the yellow man ain't never did a damn thing to him at all. He ain't never killed nobody he know, choked nobody, beat nobody, shoot nobody he know. Yeah, I mean, then you want to send us over there to do y'all fighting because y'all got a beef with him. You know what I mean? But basically what you said is shit, but he said it more eloquently than whatever. I don't know no Chinese man that's coming over here trying to shoot me in my house, but I know the white man that's tried that shit. You know what I mean? And basically he just told the truth. Shit. I think he was, you know, I think that Ali was Black Lives Matter before anybody even knew it was Black Lives Matter. And that's what I'm talking about.
So he, okay.
I mean, that man was fighting back in the day and shit. He was fighting. He was fighting with Martin Luther King was alive. He was fighting from the day that he could talk shit. You know what I mean? The minute he won the heavy, the what you call the gold medal. You know what I mean? He started talking shit. You know what I mean? He started talking shit. He didn't hold back and shit. What the fuck what was he feeling? You know what I mean? I remember somebody said something about his trainer, and he went buck wild fucking crazy mad. You know what I mean? And told him, no, that's not gonna work here. Shit, you know what I mean? This man is employed by me, and I choose him. You know what I mean?
So and you know, was you watching Ali when he was fighting?
I watched Ali all the way.
Okay.
Like I said, I was alive in '64 when he was fighting in the Olympics and shit. You know what I mean? It was tape delayed, yeah. Golden Gloves, I watched him. Yeah. I watched him as much as I could when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? And he was somebody that we could look up to as like, hey, you know what? I'm not perfect, okay? I make mistakes, you know?
Right.
But my boxing is my boxing. My personal life is my personal life. And my activism is my activism. You know what I mean? Now
it's his activism, but he used to hang out with another celebrity. Now, this celebrity is very famous because his last name was X.
And the thing about it, yeah, he hung out with X. Him and X was tight. You got to understand something too. They vilified X, and they vilified Muhammad Ali for years. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All of a sudden, X became a hero after he was dead, way after he was dead. All of a sudden, X was all right. You know what I mean? It's just like
not DMX, not DMX. We got an uneducated, we got an unguided in the chat. Malcolm X.
You know what? If he's unguided, let's not what you call him. Let's guide him on there.
Let's guide him on.
What we talk about. We talk about Malcolm X. Yes. Brother Malcolm X was the most hated man in America before he was more hated than Martin Luther King. You know what I mean?
Because he talked truth to power.
Right. He said, hey, you know what? Let's not buy nothing for them. He's the first one to talk about boycotting white America and white America business. X said that first and shit. X said, listen, let's get our own stores, our own what you call them. X said all that way before anybody else said it. I mean, no, actually, Garvey was probably first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
we was talking
in modern times, X was the one. You know what I mean? X was the man that, you know, lit it up. You know what I mean? X was the one say, hey, I'm a man and I got a right to defend myself as a man and stuff like that. So they were scared of X way before they were scared of anybody else and shit. X had to go, you know, and then he had some other issues too, but he wasn't perfect neither. And he got up there and said, hey man, no, I did this, that, and whatever and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got high. Yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? X didn't hide behind nothing. So when Ali started getting his teachings from X, you know what I mean? A lot of people got scared. That the fact they said Ali and X together, they saw them together. Oh man, the motherfuckers started shitting bricks and shit. You know what I mean? Because X was a fucking Superman before Superman ever got started. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, and they tried to bounce shit off of X and shit. X was like, oh no, I'm not going to deny on that. You know what I mean? The movie they did on X wasn't as accurate as it could have been, but it was pretty close.
You talking about the movie Will Smith?
Yeah, it was about 85%.
Okay.
You know what I mean? 85%.
Yeah, they had him they had him looking crazy coming back to Philly, you know what I mean? With my man Joe Frazier.
Well, Joe was a quiet activist. You heard me?
Activist? Okay.
Yeah, he was a quiet activist.
And this is why American Culture Topics is a great show, because we have your expertise on some of the historical facts.
Yeah, but yeah, Joe was a very quiet activist. What y'all pulling up?
No. I'm gonna pop on.
Yeah. Anyway, Joe was. Yeah, you want an umbrella?
Yeah, but she won't want we leave.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but you could take one so you don't get wet. Oh, whatever.
Joe Frazier
Gym. Shower anyway.
Joe Frazier also now has a sculpture in Philadelphia. We found a real boxer, a sculpture in Philadelphia, not just that Rocky stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah, they took that little Rocky statue. They was talking about. I remember I was sitting there watching people run up the steps to the Rocky statue and do the Rocky thing, and I was like, "What the fuck, man? Joe Frazier is over here and shit. What y'all doing and shit?" You know what I mean? Joe was alive when they put that statue up there, right? He was hurt by that. Joe was hurt. He was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
And so
damn.
And another Philadelphia boxing legend, Bernard Hopkins, he actually unveiled the boxing trail today. So they made a trail for where the boxers go and they run, you know. So that's pretty cool too, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And like I said, but you know, like people don't know that when Ali was broke and had no money because his refusal to go into service, that Joe actually gave Ali money. You know what I mean? On many occasions, Joe gave Ali money. You know what I mean?
They did show it in the movie, though.
Well, okay, yeah, the movie they showed it, and then another thing was, I remember when Ali called Joe out for a fair one and fair my part, and everybody showed up except Joe. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's an L. That's an L.
No, that's not an L. It was meant to be that way. It was meant to be that way. You know what I mean? Joe could have showed up, but Joe didn't. Joe wasn't that far from there. You know what I mean? So Ali down to 33rd and Diamond with about 40,000 people. waiting for Joe to show up, and Joe do a no-show. You know what I mean? But he sent his cash. You heard me?
Yeah.
Joe sent his cash. Joe didn't bring his ass up there, but he sent his cash. You know what I mean? So Joe worked behind the scenes on a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? On a lot of stuff, a lot of marches, and a lot of stuff that was going on around in the city of Philadelphia. Joe did a lot of stuff quietly without saying much.
Remember he had that land? But it was a question that came up in the chat, tied into the topic. It says, is LeBron on Ali level as far as activism?
Is LeBron what?
Is LeBron James on Muhammad Ali's level as far as activism?
No.
Okay.
No. And you know what? Hey, listen, LeBron ain't on a lot of people's level on a lot of different things.
Nobody forced LeBron to do
nothing. LeBron is on LeBron's level.
Nobody
I'm not
forced him to do anything.
I'm not cutting LeBron down in no kind of way. I'm not going to talk bad about this man at all.
Yeah.
I'm just glad,
but I didn't.
I'm just glad that this man has taken his money, okay, instead of running his mouth like a lot of dudes do. LeBron has taken his money and put it out there on the things that count. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what Ali did too. Ali said a lot of stuff. Ali put his ass out there. Ali lost lots of money. Lots of money. Ali could have been twice as famous as he was. You know what I mean? Had he did what they wanted him to do. But you know what Ali said? Ali pulled his pants down and stuck it up at him and told him, kiss my ass and shit. Go ahead. Take my crown or whatever. Do whatever you want to do and shit. But y'all not gonna make me do a goddamn thing I don't want. So no, LeBron is not gonna be at Ali's level. And Ali, LeBron took it to a new level. Ali did his thing, but LeBron did something that was truly incredible. You know what I mean? He gave millions and millions of dollars away to these young kids down there, over there, from the city he came from, and helped them and shit. You know what I mean? Some of them people.
He went to jail for what he believed in.
Some of those people that LeBron helped out are gonna be doctors, lawyers, teachers, professors, and stuff. They're gonna grow up to be influenced people in that community one day, and our community, and our world community, which is when you plant a seed, it's one thing, but when you nurture that seed when it comes out of the ground, when you come and trim it and keep it straight, keep that tree going straight up, you know what I mean? That's a new level there. You know what I mean? Ali never did that, but LeBron's done that. You know what I mean? So his level and Ali level is different levels, but you have to give LeBron his due. You know what I mean? I mean, it's good to throw your name out there and say Black Lives Matter, throw a Black Lives Matter shirt on, but LeBron did more than that. He took his Black Lives money, his black ass money, and put it on Black Lives. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So
when you put money on that school, when you do all those things, he invested in the state he lived in. He put it back in the state he grew up in. You know what I mean? He got
the town he grew up in.
He might have won, but he got the money. He donated money for doing that. You know, it's like, so he's working on it, and he has time. He still got time. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, I'm never gonna say that. I would never say somebody got time. You never know when your time is up, though.
That's very true. We've been watching a lot of death lately. But he, even if his life was deceased right now, it's not a life in vain. He stepped up. To be on Ali level takes more sacrifice, because Ali sacrificed years.
Yes, he lost a lot of money. Ali lost lots and lots of money.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And
So
people don't even realize that, you know what I mean? That how much of money Ali lost this year. You know what I mean? All he had to do was go into service, do 2.5 years, he was out, and he was good to go. And Ali said, no, I'm never going to do that. You're never going to do that to me. I'm not going to allow y'all to do that to me. You know what I mean?
especially with the
And,
mouth he got, they might have put him in a bad spot. You know.
oh, yeah, hell, he was going to Vietnam for sure.
Well, they
You
were
know what I mean?
over there, but
They
they
was
might
gonna,
have put him in a
oh, yeah,
bad
that shit,
spot.
yeah.
You know,
He wouldn't have did the Elvis trip.
frontline infantry, right?
What?
So Ali, historical celebrity activist, touched on Malcolm X, but sometimes they are activists in different ways, not
Oh,
just Black lives.
all right,
But sometimes
let's move the
activists.
marijuana out the way. Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you want to be muted or not.
Oh no, I don't want to be muted.
Okay. So, but I turned the activism to the women's movement, and we spoke on Vietnam. This activist also was anti-Vietnam. This is Jane Fonda.
What did you say that?
Jane Fonda ain't got no motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want nothing unless she got. Oh, okay. But Jane Fonda. Man, what's up with her? Look at her fist in the air. What is she? She didn't like Vietnam either. She was a civil rights activist, right?
Well, what she didn't like about Vietnam?
I don't know. She didn't want to fight the people over there, right?
Listen, man. When you spoke about that chick earlier, I was like, yo, dog. So you do know that she went to the side we was America was fighting, right? You do know she sat on this gun that was shooting down American planes, right? You do know that her activism spun out of control for a minute right there. That was just wrong, dog.
I'm going to keep it real, okay? Everybody that's in America don't like America. We talked about that the last time, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
The 9 million people that leave America, sir.
Yeah, right. I agree with you there, but like I said,
I think your opinion is slanted by the fact that you have family members that fought in Vietnam.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think my opinion is slanted. I think a lot of people my age and people that know what she did don't like that chick, man. You know what I mean? Will never trust her. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me if Jane Fonda would have went, if she was alive, say the Civil War was still going on, and she'd have went down south and rode out with the Confederate flag, would it be still all right? What you saying? That what you saying? That she would still be mentioned.
I'm saying that today there's people
Let
that
me spit, man. I gotta spit that out of my mouth, man. Because I got a sour taste in my mouth for that.
Camera. Thank you. He got to do it on camera. Pay attention. But yes, there are people today that fly that damn Confederate flag today. They didn't even fight, but they fought and they stand on it. They say this is the way it was. This is how it went down. This is my culture. This is my heritage.
Well, you know what? She later on apology. She laid out an apology for what she done.
Yeah,
when she realized.
And Redemption Song said she's been an activist forever, and her son married a black chick. Okay, so she's more of an ally than an enemy. in my book. I don't care if she had some slanted view about a war that we shouldn't have been at. A lot of people say we shouldn't have been at. Former senators, ran for president type John Kerry type people said we shouldn't have been at. I don't care that she was on the activist.
No. They said this. John Kerry went to Vietnam. He fought in Vietnam. He came home.
He did.
You know what I mean? And
But
hold.
Then he
Ali
said,
didn't fight in Vietnam. He wouldn't fight, and they took his title. There's a lot of stuff went on and shit. But you're a little confused, ain't you? She went to fucking North Vietnam, sat on on an anti-aircraft gun, and said, yeah. She could have went to South Vietnam, you know what I mean, entertained the soldiers and say, y'all should go home. Y'all shouldn't fight no more. But she chose to go to the other side. Do you see the flaw? Do you see the flaw in her? And women, do you see the flaw in her? Oh wow! Okay, go ahead.
This September simp ass statement on the screen here. I love America. You damn simp. You American simp. All right, I'm done. Yeah, man. I mean, America cool. You know what I mean? I was born here. You know what I mean? I guess if I was an Olympic athlete and I won, you know, I would have to stand on a podium and hear dun 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 dun. Yeah, and all that stuff. But
yeah,
you know, I hear you. But yeah.
But her activism,
Jane Fonda,
her activism was a little twisted. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, it might have started out.
You got it ass backwards.
It might have started out a little twisted, but then it went the other way. You know what I'm saying? Because she started being on the women's side. Look, she one of them pussy power activists, right? Yeah.
I believe in the power of pussy.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know about you, but I believe in the power of pussy and shit.
I think the power of pussy, it can like magically like take away all your belongings like that. So
well, you know what? You got some bad experience with pussy. Yeah, whatever and shit. You angry at I ain't angry at the cat.
I'm just talking about the power.
Well, when you was getting the
some just grabbed me, just like I'm like, hey.
Yeah, you all up in it. When you all up in the pussy, you was all good. You was all good. Now you talking bad about the pussy.
I'm not talking bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with pussy.
That's right. It's a hell of a drug.
Good for you.
Pussy is a hell of a drug.
Good for you. It make your hair grow. It make your hair grow and shit. When she rubbing your head and you down there yumping it, and when you humping it, pussy good for you. Ain't nothing wrong with pussy.
Good, man.
I love pussy power.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's some magical shit. I'm telling you. That's some magical shit.
Thanks for understanding it's just a joke, man. I ain't trying to end up on your channel on some bullshit.
Be like, yo. You be like, yo, homie, come on out and hang and shit. No. Okay. No, I ain't hanging out with nobody and shit. I'm staying home with my pussy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No. I'm on my what you call me? You got to roll, man. You don't like this shit.
This cup. This cup. This started out as
this is what I do and shit, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah. But anyway.
Hey.
What?
Chill.
Chill.
All right. Yeah, chill. All right. So yeah, chill. Man. Yeah, Jane Fonda, you know, she down with the women's rights and they've been getting a lot of rights, so it's working, you know. She swinged her activism back to a way that's more better suited for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it was better suited for her. I'm glad for her that she swung it back and shit. But you know, like I said, the stuff she did in the past has not stopped resonating, and what she's done in the past. You know, it's still hurtful about that. A lot of people hurtful about that. That was really not
easy.
It was really not, they still think, you know what? she could turn at any minute. You know what I mean? She one of those chicks and shit. Her opinion could turn any minute. Wherever she, you know, what you call them. You know what I mean? She an old lady now. You know she live in DC now? You know what I mean? So she's still on the front line.
She drinking,
She
yeah,
married,
right there.
she married a womanizing motherfucker. Yeah, that boy that started CNN. What his name is? What's that guy name, man? That billionaire. She married a billionaire and stayed married to him for a while. He was a womanizing, cheating, no good motherfucker. Now she for the women's right, I guess after she got dogged out. You know what I mean? After she got dogged out. I forgot that boy name that started CNN and
Ted Turner.
Ted Turner.
Ted.
Right. He was married to Ted Turner.
To the
You know what I mean?
chat coming through with their American culture and their American history. That's what
right. She was married to Ted Turner. So then all of a sudden she get mad at Ted and then she go to the woman's thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got a pattern of she got a pattern of her shit is twisted, man. Serious. Every time you think about, listen.
She should be.
Is she with the Black Lives Matter thing now?
Yes. She should.
Oh,
be
really?
Taught, she should be taught in men's studies. Pay attention, right?
Yeah, she got paid too. She cleaned that month. She took a couple of $100 million when she rolled out of that.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean, she took a couple of $100 million out of it. But like I said, yeah, when she married this dude and shit. She knew what Ted was when she married him. Then all of a sudden she gonna go for the women's rights thing.
Yeah.
How do you marry? How do you marry a slut hoe bitch like him? You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, he's a slut hoe bitch. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, he's a slut hoe bitch.
Yeah.
And then get mad and started talking this other shit. You know, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. You're right. You shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jane Fonda was like, man.
Celebrity activism.
I hope you found everything you needed up there. You know what I mean?
So more celebrity. You got any more celebrity activists you want to mention? I might not have mentioned.
Well, you know, you talked about Ali. You talked about what's his name?
LeBron James.
A
little bit of Muhammad Ali.
About Will and Jaded. You know what I mean? Will's a good activist.
Will Smith?
I mean?
You talking about Will Smith?
Yeah.
What he an activist about?
Oh yeah. He's another
matter.
He's another quiet activist. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's another quiet activist. But he's done a lot for his community.
Somebody said,
you know what I mean?
Mo Brown 43.
What you need now, man? You all right?
Woody Harrelson, right? So Woody Harrelson is a great activist. And
well, yeah, he has been. He's been an activist for marijuana
and
guns,
yes,
and a whole lot of other stuff.
And Willie Nelson before him, you know what I'm saying? Willie Nelson didn't have a problem going up on TV and talking about those buds and all that stuff and how great they are. You know, I'm not down with that stuff, but you know, I'm sympathetic to the cause.
Well, you know, like I said, Willie Nelson, he did his thing. I mean, it's a lot of activists. It's you know what? You say the greatest activist of them all. Okay. The greatest was, I guess, the ones that I guess, you know, I really don't know. During my lifetime, you know what I mean? The greatest activist I ever seen was that guy that was in Tiananmen Square in China, and they rolled that tank up on his ass.
You gonna make
they rolled that tank up on his ass, and he said, "You know what? Fuck no, y'all not gonna use these tanks on our people." So it was 15 goddamn big ass tanks and another 100 behind him, and he stood there and blocked the way with a bag of grocery in his hand. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to that dude, but I know they killed his ass. They turned him into spam and shit and fried his ass up. But that was right then and there, I finally understood what it must have been like being Martin Luther King or something like that. Cause you ever stood in front of a tank before? You ever seen a tank that's sitting still? And can you imagine him? This little short man standing in front of this tank. That was like, what the fuck? Is he crazy? You know what I mean? And I thought they was gonna run him over, right?
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna run him over. Look how big that tank is. And that picture there just don't represent nothing. You have to actually go and look at a fucking tank. That's a big ass Russian tank too and shit. That man stood with a bag of groceries. He said, "Oh hell no, y'all not gonna send a tank on your own people. We can't do that." You know what I mean? So he stopped the Chinese from doing something that people be talking about. What the hell? Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, he stopped something from going down, and it was like, oh my God, that was the bravest thing I ever seen in my life and shit. You know what I mean? Seriously. I mean, being a soldier, listen, I got people that's soldiers and stuff. I know some people. I know people that put their life on the line, man. Okay, I put their life on the line and shit.
What's about to happen?
This man didn't have no gun. He had no weapons. All he had was a bag of groceries in his hands, and said, "Nah, we can't do this. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't let this. I can't stand for this. I gotta stop this."
And this is how I can be a celebrity activist.
Well, he's a celebrity because you know what? He's never going to be forgotten. I mean, one day, and I don't know when this day gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive or whatever, but somebody's gonna put a statue up of him somewhere. That somebody's gonna put a statue of that guy that stood in front of that tank. You know what I mean? Because I right then and there, I said to myself, "Wow, how the fuck he? Wow, how could he? Wow, did he really do? You know what I mean? It was just wow and shit." Then like I said, then I understand the tank of American politics was working on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers. What, you know, like visualizing the shit they did to them, that the tank of America that's running people over. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that poor man was like, all inspiring to me. Because sometimes I know he know damn well, he knew when he did it, that his life ended. So neighbor, yeah. He knew his life was over. You know what I mean? But he still did it. You know what I mean? When he took that bag of groceries up there, he was taking that shit to prison with him. You know what I mean? Because and to his death, that was gonna be his last meal in that bag and shit. You know what I mean? And he fucking knew it and shit.
Oh,
and
no.
This motherfucker. What?
Why he trying to stop them again? Like, what's wrong with this dude?
It wasn't nothing wrong with him. It was what was wrong with Superman?
He was,
you know what I mean?
Okay. There's a Bob Marley song that I think of when I see this. Get
Bob
up,
Marley?
stand up. Stand up.
He
get up.
I ain't gonna play around with that one.
Don't give up the fight.
And that's another one too. Bob Marley was a hell of an activist, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And a lot of people don't even recognize him. But I remember when they first freed Jamaica, the English, and they had the first free election.
Right.
And Bob Marley said, "Hey man, I'm not gonna support this guy." You know what I mean? Michael something, whatever his name was, this white boy that they voted in as the first president of Jamaica. And Bob Marley like, "Fuck y'all, man. I'm not dealing with that. I ain't getting involved in that. Oh, hell no." And then something happened to him. He got Putinized before Putin thought about it. Next thing you know, they talk about, "Oh, this motherfucker got brain cancer. He died." And he died. You know what I mean? You know they killed that man, right? They killed him too. You know what I mean? They killed him. They poisoned his fucking weed, man. You know what I mean? They killed Bob Marley, man. Bob Marley was a murder victim. You know what I mean?
Now, here's some guy that didn't get poisoned, and he was able to keep his face just like this for like ever. I'm talking about Jim Brown.
Well, see, Jim was a hard man. He was like a rock, right?
Yeah.
They was scared of Jim, right?
Salute to
They was scared of Jim. They knew
Mo
that to get
Brown.
Jim and shit, they had to take.
Mo Brown
It's
for
gonna
that.
take like 5, 10 motherfuckers. He gonna take 5, 10 motherfuckers with him. You know what I mean? So they left Jim they pretty much left Jim alone and shit. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And they pretty much left Jim alone, but Jim was like,
putting up
"Oh
big
no,
numbers, man. He was putting up big numbers on the field, and they was like,
oh
"Wow,
no."
this dude, he getting it in," and then he just walked away like, shh. They're like, "Yo, Jim, what's wrong? What's wrong, baby?" He's like, "What's
Like,
wrong? Y'all treat
everything
my
is wrong.
people wrong. Everything wrong in this mother effer." Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jim Brown was in blaxploitation films.
Yeah, he was. He played in a few of them. Yeah, I mean, he got his money. You know what I
Salute to
mean?
blaxploitation films. Foxy Brown, Superfly.
Man, you ain't never seen none of that shit.
Oh, I'm not gonna see Foxy Brown and Coffee. Are you serious? I might
Hold
not
up.
name too many other ones. Dolomite.
Didn't I give you the copy of Mandingo myself? Didn't I give you my copy? Didn't I give you my copy of Mandingo? You know what? I did give you my copy of Mandingo.
No.
Where's my copy of Mandingo at, man?
You didn't. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I ordered Mandingo off of YouTube, and I rented it.
Fine.
YouTube
Fine.
Play, and I had to watch it. And then the saddest part about that damn movie Mandingo was the same thing that I had a problem with watching Django, where they just had the damn slaves fighting each other. I'm like, what the hell is this about?
It's about the brute. Listen, and this the thing about it is the sad thing that you don't get about Django, you know what I mean, and Mandingo, about what you call is where all these guns coming from. Where all these illegal guns? It's like a water faucet. If you want a legal gun and you got a couple of dollars, right? And this is the thing that really kills me is the price is below what you would have to pay at the gun store. You know what I mean? But I could get you a brand new gun out of the box, clean as shit. Okay. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. Let's keep them fighting each other. Let's keep them fighting each other. See, that's the thing you don't dig about Mandingo and what you call them. It's always making the black man fight the black man.
Yeah, hold on. You know what I mean? Why Kevin Sales, aka Labuto, always drop the link comment. Always with the drop the link. Drop that cash app.
These people, where the guns coming from, dog? Where the guns coming from? Where this dope coming from? What is dope they fighting over in? And where these guns they fighting with? Where this shit coming from? That shit ain't grown here. It ain't made here. That's right. You know what I mean? But yet it's all over here. You know what I mean? It's like
it's crazy. Honest, Taurus guns are made in America.
It's crazy. They talk about let's do these gun laws, right? Let's enforce the gun laws that we got. You know what I mean? We don't need no new gun laws. All we got to do is people to enforce some shit.
Slow down with your politics there, buddy.
That's not a politics. That's not a politics. That's not politics. Right. It is simple. If you're simple-minded, you can't understand it.
Real quick. All right, we got to join. We got somebody joining the stream. Hopefully, they are aware that our topic is celebrity activist culture.
All right, go ahead. Let's move on.
Let's give it up for a YouTube Somali pirate, Labuto.
I'm gracing you niggas with my face. I rarely do this, but I'm fucking wasted, man. And
you ain't the only one.
Yeah, I'm downtown having a couple of beers.
All right.
Yeah, man. You said I'm a Somali pilot? That's really funny.
No, man. I said YouTube Somali pirate.
Oh, okay. What are y'all talking about, man?
Damn it. Celebrity activist culture.
Oh, okay.
So we've mentioned, I gave you the ones we talked about. LeBron James.
What about him?
No, we just talked about him being a celebrity.
Well, LeBron is a stupid idiot. He's not educated academically. He's also not educated in the terms of like life experiences. He's grew up in the limelight. He's never gone through anything that has given him the experiences to talk about anything that is socioeconomic and politically related to the common black man.
And so he
So
turned all of that into being a
yeah.
black father with black kids with a black wife.
Oh, he's
And
definitely successful in that
he
sense.
also opened a school, and he also stands up for black rights,
Well, he didn't open the school up.
all without a college education.
No, sir. He did not open that school up. It's a now, mind you, I worked for a nonprofit. I worked for charter schools before. It's a board. It's a board of directors.
It's your state, man.
Sir.
Yeah.
It's a board of directors, and what they do is they name the school after this Negroid.
Because he put that money up.
No, he did not. No. He may have put something like a little bit down his up, but the thing is that his popularity and his name has gotten him to where he needs to be. He has nothing to do with that school in Akron. Trust me, it's all the namesake. You can look it up on the Ohio Secretary.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Look it up on the Ohio Secretary of State. He has nothing to do with the school. So that's cool.
We also talked about Muhammad Ali.
One of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. What about him?
No, we just talked about him being a celebrity activist.
Yeah, I mean, well, you gotta understand, like he lost 3 years of his of opportunity to box because he was actually an activist. Now think about this. Go 20 years before that, a lot of white men and black men refused to fight and refused to play professional sports to fight in a war. So yeah, they were different back then. Like that, it was a different breed back then. What say you, sir?
I don't know. Oh, we talked about all this already. We feel Ali is one of the greatest, and he went so far as to put his freedom on the line to stand up for what he believed in, sir.
He did,
and we also talked about Jane Fonda.
You talked about her.
Yeah. Is she still alive?
I think so.
Yeah, she was super hot back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Hey, Labuto, the chat saying you giving off Urkel vibes.
Urkel vibes, possibly so.
Jaleel White.
Yeah, Jaleel White. Yeah. I met him before. He's a very respectable dude, and he'll knock you the fuck out. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he's not a small dude. He's like 6 foot. Not you, sir, but you know what I'm saying, like people in the chat room. People in the chat room. He was trying to clown. Yeah.
So, Malcolm X, celebrity activist.
Yes. Now, what about him?
No, I'm just saying these are you're on the end. We're like an hour in, so these are the people that we discussed.
Malcolm X, he's a great dude. I think that he's to me, I think he's a great guy. I think that he was a absolute traitor to the Nation of Islam. But other than that, me personally, I think that he wanted to institute or initiate a cultural cohesion amongst all the races. However, at the time, it was not suitable, and I think that he went against the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. What say you, sir?
That's a battle. Me and Trap, we're not going to discuss that because me and Trap, we fight over this too much.
No, Trap, sir, I've never talked to you before. Sir,
that's a whole show, and I'm going to have to respectfully decline talking.
Well, you know, he tried to silence me, right? He tried to silence me, man.
That's the whole show, and that show needs to be had. We've been acting all innocent, but we have
he tried to silence me on that. You know what I mean?
Islam. I will keep it pushing. We also talked about James.
Yeah, you see how he silenced me up on that? You don't want me to start talking about that.
NFL star Jim.
Oh, damn, he does silence me and shit?
He talking about, what'd you say, Mills?
NFL star Jim Brown.
Jim Brown? Yeah. He's right now I'm in Cleveland right now. So Jim Brown is definitely, he's still a local hero. A lot of people do not know that Jim Brown used to be one of the most he really was the type of dude who would beat his bitch's ass. And my father told me this, who's 80, and older black men have told me this. Like he's not a really nice. He wasn't a nice guy back in the day towards his women. And They say he was a bit of an asshole back in the day.
Okay, so we're all going to jump on this. Salute to Mo Brown dropping the knowledge. What about Bono, lead singer of U2?
Nah, who is
Oh my
that?
God, man. Oh my God. No,
Bono, the lead singer of U2. He's an activist. He stands up.
no, no.
HB2N said Labuto drinks off Zima.
Yeah, drunk off the Zima. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, man. It goes down like that. Here's
No,
another activist, Jesse Williams.
who is Jesse Williams, sir?
He's the guy that Grey's Anatomy. He had that speech about black magic and black
Who?
magic.
Okay.
He's a light skin with bright eyes. Left his wife. He left his wife. She kind of was getting chunky, and he was dating Taylor Rooks, which is
What the fuck?
have no disrespect to his wife, but that was an upgrade. And
Well, anyway,
yeah.
anyway, brother, like I said, I would like to speak to you about the Malcolm X debacle. You know
So
what I mean?
I would like that to be its own show, respectfully.
Respectfully, you know what I
Because
mean?
if it became this show, this might not end ever.
So
Yo,
they got a brother.
See
They
any
got a
women
brother
out
that played
there
football in Philly. They got a brother that played football. He came from Philly. His name was Marvin Harris. Okay.
Hey, whoa,
What?
whoa. Time out. Is Marvin Harrison a celebrity activist?
Yeah, like I said, he don't say a lot of stuff. He a man of very few words.
Okay,
But he put his money.
Trap, 1 second.
In his people.
Trap, 1 second.
What?
Real quick. The views expressed by Trap Gardner do not necessarily
Wait, but hold it.
represent the
You're
views
right.
of American Culture Topics, Mills Lane, The Lane, any shows on this platform. Trap Gardner is an American, and we believe in the First Amendment, and he has the right to speak his freedoms and his truths and everything else. But don't say Mills Lane said what Trap Gardner said. Okay.
Fine. And let me just get this straight. Trap Gardner has totally 100% cut himself off from the opinions expressed by Mills Lane. Okay?
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah,
let's make that clear. Let's make that perfectly clear. Anyway.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm listening.
Go ahead. Now I was talking to Mike from Boston.
Oh, Mike from Boston, he's in the chat room.
Yeah, anyway.
He said Marvin Harrison of the Colts, and I said, yeah.
Okay.
What? No, I'll give you something. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, what I was saying about my man is Marvin Harrison, and he don't get up there and start yicking and yakking and none of that shit. But he's taking his money, his dollars, and putting it back into the hood that he came out of. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That makes him an activist. And he also was a celebrity when he was playing football. Okay? So, celebrity activist. Okay? And it's plain and simple as that. You know what I mean? The man is putting his money out there where it counts. You know what I mean? As numerous people could say that Marvin helped them out. Okay? Now, your lily white ass. Oh no, excuse me. Your lily white attitude is really crazy, man. Y'all starting to bother me and shit. I'm starting to get bothered and shit. Really. Starting to bother me and rub me the wrong way.
Well, hold on, because Redemption Song 76 brings up a good point. Philanthropists. You're speaking about a philanthropist named Marvin Harrison. And it's a difference between an activist and a philanthropist. You know,
it is a philanthropist. Whatever you say, whatever you say, Whatever I say, you're gonna turn it into something different anyway. I can see this now.
I just
You know
brought
what?
that
I
out
can
from
see
the
this now.
chat. I just brought that out from the chat.
This dude, like I said, whatever. He created jobs for black folk. Okay, he took black folk from the street and put them in and gave them jobs and shit. He gave them income, health care, and all that other stuff. Yeah. So where you say a philanthropist because he spent his money somewhere, that doesn't make you an activist? You know what I mean?
I have no issue with him spending his money.
I know for a fact.
And
I've seen his dollars at work.
I've actually spent money.
I've seen his dollars at work.
I've actually spent money in one of his establishments. So, you know, I support his establishments as well.
Well, like I said, the man ain't said nothing. He ain't said a word. He put his money where his mouth at. You know what I mean? Well, you need a job, bro? Come here. I got a job for you. You know what I mean? Okay. You need an income, sister? Hey, I got something for you. Come on over here. You know what I mean? Come over here. Let me help you out. You know what I mean?
Hold on. We got a comment from CMW Recordings that says Harrison shot and killed Dwight Nixon in front of his bar allegedly. See, now he was never convicted of that.
Wow. See, so let me ask you a question.
That was brought by
all the activists we talking about, right? Yeah. All the activists we put down there, right? Which one of them squeaky clean?
And that's and you're 100% right on that. And I'm gonna bring Labuto in for that. Just because somebody is doing good over here.
I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, we were talking about
oh my God.
In the chat, not somebody. CMW Recordings in the chat, he brought up and said that Marvin Harrison shot and killed Dwight Dixon in front of his bar allegedly. You know,
Marvin Harrison, like who plays in the NFL?
Yeah, and Trap's talking about how, you know, he does, you know, he spends his money and he donates to the neighborhood. And we were having a discussion about philanthropy versus activism as well, thanks to our Redemption song, making sure that we knew there's a difference. So what I'm trying to say is we understand that everybody is good and bad. I mean, Bill Cosby was an activist. He was an activist against black men being idiots and being in the ghetto.
I think Bill Cosby was
an anti-ghetto,
but he was also full of shit.
But he was an anti-ghetto activist.
Yeah,
but he also had a bad.
No, well, he seemed like he hated the black man to me. I didn't never feel no love from Bill Cosby. I never felt the love from Bill Cosby. Never.
So, but there's a possibility that just because somebody's doing activism on one side doesn't mean that they're going to be squeaky clean.
Right, like Jim Brown, like the brother brought up that Jim Brown beat his women and all that, right?
Okay.
He said Jim Brown brutalized women.
You know what I mean? Guy, and all that stuff. I don't.
But
we don't.
He also did a lot of. Well,
no, Mills. My father's 81. And a lot of older black men where I'm from, they say the same thing. Like he used to beat the shit out of his females back in the day, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Real talk.
That's fair.
Real rap. You know what I mean? Real rap. He had some issues and shit. You know what I mean? He had issues, but he still went out to the marches and said no to the white man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, of course. Yeah. Yes.
How about Al Gore, activist Al Gore? Al Gore's an activist. He was
the vice president for back in the 90s?
Yes. He was very about the agriculture and things of that nature, making sure that things were good, great. And Steph in the house. Salute Steph. All right. Steph is a member of the Ranchers Union. He also does a show. It might be on tonight. Is that live and direct? Y'all doing a show live and direct tonight? That's on the Ranters Union Network. Yeah. So yeah, man. But
what time that's coming on?
Sometimes I know. One time I seen it come on at 9:00, but definitely check them out because Steph and J Doug, them dudes is wild. they wild. And
Hey,
yeah.
Mills, what do you think about the playoffs, man? Like, who do you think is gonna win the chip? So,
What playoffs? What chip? You talking about NBA?
of course.
Oh, give it to the
Oh
Lakers.
my God, man, really?
Give it to the Lakers.
Okay.
But we talked about LeBron, and yes, the NBA is doing a good job in activism too. So Trap, oh okay, there you go. The NBA is doing a good job in activism too right now. It's too bad it's kind of stuck together.
Yeah.
Got a donation in here. Let me
Oh
check
yeah.
this out real quick.
Are you gonna share it with me, bro?
Nah.
Okay. I'm just
Oh no, it's
asking.
actually saying I sent money to somebody. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's the question, man. You know,
Cash App was acting weird today. So
yeah, it was.
I,
The whole day it's been acting weird. Yeah.
yeah.
I had,
Wait a minute, what you saying? You got Cash App, man? You was telling people you ain't have Cash App earlier.
No. It was compromised the other day.
Okay, there you go.
And that's why I was saying PayPal. But yeah, it's my best friend trying to send me some money today for a job.
You got to catch me at the beginning of the show because we stand up and we say we hold these truths to be self-evident.
I don't know about
all
that.
men are created equal, and they are endowed by their creator
Trap. So
with
where
certain unalienable
So
rights.
Trap, where you
But
from,
among
sir?
which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Where from what?
Yeah, where are you from? Like, are you from Detroit or you? I mean, you're obviously from the Midwest.
No, man, I'm from Philly.
From Philly? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like okay. So you next to Ohio? Yeah. You can tell by the accent. Like we're all. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I'm from Philly.
We all
consider
got
myself from Philly.
We all from Philly, but we all got Southern roots.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all from Philly, and we all got Southern roots. That's what you say.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
Miss Betty
pause,
said.
Miss Betty.
Miss Betty said
Pause.
Labudo is cute.
Pause, Miss Betty.
Very nice.
Out of here with that nonsense.
I'm granting you niggas the opportunity to see how I look. I mean, I've been on like I've showed my face before.
Yeah.
Remember, like when I was at my other bars I've go to. Yeah, but
you know, we rock with and represent the face showers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with us. We trying to be celebrities so we can be the next celebrity activists.
Okay.
You know?
You?
Well, me, me,
Yeah, you trying to? I'm already a celebrity.
Okay. Oh, all right, Trap. That's what's up. Okay.
So
Trap, like, hey, how them Steelers doing now?
Say what?
So what about the Steelers this year? Are you rooting for them? Yes.
I didn't quite understand. Let me get this
I said, are you rooting for the Steelers this year?
No.
What say you, sir?
Steelers.
The Steelers.
Bird game.
Nah, I'm a root for Seattle. Yeah.
Oh, you back over there. Oh, okay.
You're back with Seattle again. You know what I mean?
He came to hang with the Eagles after we won the championship. Now you want to leave again?
Whoa. That's not the way that went down, man. Okay. But okay, I'll go with that. Listen to me.
I got evidence, sir.
I like winning football and shit. I'm sorry. I gotta jump ship and shit. I ain't going down with the ship.
Oh, good.
Philadelphia Eagles fucked up. They fucked up when they got rid of Nick Foles. They talk about they want to win, and you get rid of a Super Bowl winning quarterback. How the fuck is that motherfucker winning? A winning attitude.
I'm gonna tell you what the white guys tell the white chicks. Once you go black, we don't want you back.
That's crazy and shit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I never heard of a Super Bowl winning quarterback get traded away like that. Then they got this motherfucking young boy up in there. He ain't worth a fucking shit. You know what I mean? He was hurt. He didn't tell the team he was hurt. You know what I mean? If he'd have said something, they might have not traded Nick and shit. Oh man, that's fucked up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No, Mo Brown. Mo, get it together, man. Fix your life, Mo Brown. It's still his nature. Fix your life, man. What's going on in this place, man?
Say what?
Oh man, I'm chill. It's all chill.
What?
Since Uncle Billy stopped by. All right.
But then we do.
Okay, listen,
So,
listen, listen.
All right,
Okay,
just
listen.
she
check
gonna
this
go.
out.
Yeah,
Just
call me.
check this out, man.
Call me. That should hold you for a bit. Call me.
State of
Man,
activism does not have to, and this is where we make our
Okay.
final statements of the night.
No, no,
The
no,
state
no, no,
of
no, 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 no,
activism,
no.
man. The state of activism does not have to rely on celebrity input and influence.
Okay. What
We can.
why do you say that, sir?
It doesn't have to rely on them.
Okay.
It's nice that they intertwine, but it does not have to rely on them.
Oh,
We
nothing.
do
Not
not
no,
have to
no,
rely on them. They
no.
can, in essence, just take their influence and do what they must, but it shouldn't be the forefront. I shouldn't have to cut on the news to see what Beyonce said, Miley Cyrus said, Kelly Clarkson said, Denzel Washington said. I shouldn't have to rely on them.
Because you don't respect them as people who have validation to say those things. And I've
No, that's
always
not
thought that.
true.
Well, I
I
mean, what do you think
appreciate
about
their efforts. You
well,
missed the statement earlier when I talked about what I heard on the Randers Union this morning, where
okay.
Ja was talking about how he sees, the whites, the white Schrutes holding Black Lives Matter signs, and he went to give them a nod of appreciation, and they looked away from him. They acted
Okay.
like they ain't want nothing to do. And now my response to that was they are okay with acknowledging that your life matters, but
Okay.
they're not acknowledging that your voice matters, your influence matters, or things of that nature. They okay with your life mattering, like they dog life matters, okay? But
Okay.
when the dog's barking at a bird in the yard, they ain't listening. They don't care less. That's what I was trying to say. We don't have to rely on a celebrity to say that. We can rely on ourselves to understand it and keep moving forward. That's my final thought on that. Did you guys have any final thoughts on celebrity
I think that's
activist
no,
culture?
I do. And I do. And I do.
You
And
got some. You got
and
some wow.
oh, I'm sorry, Trap. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. He's talking about something else.
I think that celebrities should shut the fuck up. I think that celebrities don't live the common man's life. I mean, you gotta think about this like when LeBron says shit about anything that deals with the social, economic, and political systems of anything. Like LeBron, you literally have been wealthy since you've been 17 years old. Shut the fuck up. You don't live the lifestyle of the common man, whether he's black or white or Asian or Arab. Please be quiet. And what I'm saying is that I think that our struggle has nothing to do with an actor or entertainer or singer. They can never relate to our lifestyle. Period. Point blank.
Okay.
It's just the truth. Now maybe I could be drunk, possibly so, but sir, will you at least agree with me on that?
Like I said, LeBron, it's not like he just was born and placed in the National Basketball Association. He had to work for that. He had to
He
he
was still
had
a
to
trial
show up.
star. He was
He
still a,
had to go to practice. He
he was
had to work. He might have been given a 6'8" frame, but
yeah.
a lot of people have been given a 6'8" body frame and have not
Name
been able
five
to
of them.
Uh,
5 6 draft picks have not been able to pan out to what
You
LeBron has
said
been able
no,
to pan out
sir.
to.
Sir, you
Sir,
said
you're
6'8".
asking me,
You said 6'8", sir. You said six
okay,
eight, not 6'8".
Clarence Weatherspoon. Uh, that's a lot of basketball players that's over 6'8" that have not been great. I'm just trying to say that. And you know this. I should not have to name them for you to understand that, but I understand you putting me on the spot on that
one.
part of it. But I'm trying to say he still had to work. Those guys still had to work
Oh,
at becoming professionals in the NBA. So
listen,
you can't take that
listen.
away
We
from them.
here
They didn't
in North
work.
Philly, and you with
Only
brother love. Here,
a couple guys that
here.
maybe like
You know
7
what I
foot
mean?
tall, 7'6", Sean Bradley
There you
type.
go. Go ahead.
No,
Manute
Sean
Go ahead.
Bradley
Bol.
was actually good though. No
Go ahead.
Manute
doubt.
Bol. I'm just saying they didn't have to work as hard as LeBron. Anyway, for him to not go to college to be such a positive adult.
And wait till you come back and shit.
That's
Come
a
back. Now you coming
phenomenal
back.
thing.
You
I
wanna
can't
come back?
be mad at him for doing that.
Huh?
Trap Gardner. Trap Gardner.
I got
Trap Gardner.
Come on, just cut that old out.
Trap Gardner going once. Trap Gardner going twice.
What?
Trap, what's your final thoughts on celebrity? Oh, dang, kick this off out. I ain't do that. So I'm not gonna fight. Oh, Steven Jackson, yeah, he was probably 6'8". Josh Smith, Jamal Mashburn, what's the guy? The guy that played in that movie Black or White, Allen Houston.
Sir.
What?
Sir.
What's up?
Athletes should never, ever talk about anything involving the common black man.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Sir, Muhammad Ali would never have traded his lifestyle to
Number
be a common
two.
man. Now,
Number two. Most of these athletes are from single parent households.
Sir,
poor projects. Projects.
So what? But they would never trade their lifestyles for your lifestyle or mine. Are you crazy?
We established that.
Sir, I'm 5'7". They would never trade their lifestyle for mine.
Well, okay, but Spud Webb was 5'7", sir.
Dude, Spud Webb was an exceptional human being in Muggsy Bogues. But other than that, it's like it doesn't matter. Like, they would never trade their lifestyles for ours. Like, all that political shit they're talking about is bullshit. They don't look. LeBron you would never ever have to worry about getting pulled over by the police.
Listen, them dudes did something phenomenal last week.
This nigga get chauffeured.
I understand what you're saying. Because of their celebrity, they might not have to. Because of him being famous and being well known, he might not have to worry about getting pulled over. But those guys did something very phenomenal last week. They stopped playing. They said, "I'm not going to play."
For one day?
It lasted 3 days, and it trickled from the NBA to the NF and the MLB to the NHL. Even the hockey player said, "You know what? We'll even not play."
Yeah, but it lasted one day.
That's activism. That's using your platform to say enough is enough.
Okay.
And they actually stood up. They stood up for what they believed in. And that meant shutting down the whole league. And it ended up shutting down 3 leagues. You know who's mad? White racist guys who love black players.
How do you know that?
Because I go into their chats and I listen at them.
Now, Mills, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just trying to be the objective observer.
And I do the research. I stand behind the lines. I go inside. I infiltrate. Oh, damn. I pay attention. I take notes. There you go. I take notes. I see them. You know, when a couple of casters were tweeting about the Denver Nuggets last week, and the autocorrect said Denver niggers. Okay, and these guys got in trouble. You know what these angry white guys did? They started saying these Nuggets out here are out of control. They started trolling white guys that are mad at black people for being upset at life. So now they say these Nuggets out here protesting. You see, that's the stuff that ends up going on. That's what ends up happening out here. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
No, I mean, like, again, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. All I'm saying is this. You said that athletes have some. No, I'm sorry. You didn't say this, but it sounds like you're saying that athletes have some sort of political standing with the certain or the current paradigm right now, and they don't. LeBron and all these athletes don't make changes within the political paradigm. It's us, me and you, the common man, who makes paradigm. I don't give a fuck about what LeBron says about anything, like or Colin Kaepernick. Like, fuck you. I think the common man has more say in the political structures of this country, and I think that it's up to us to live out our our truths, and those truths can be this. See, Colin Kaepernick and LeBron would never have to worry about getting pulled over by the police, but me and you do. So all I'm saying is this: what can me and you do and talk about that will prevent these certain things happening? Not LeBron. I don't give a fuck about LeBron, and LeBron doesn't give a fuck about me or you or anybody in this fucking chat line. And I'm tired of hearing about this nigger talking
This
about.
is, but
Yeah,
this is it. This is it, Laputo.
I'm listening.
He has the influence that gets the media's attention. When you cut on the news, you'll hear activists named LeBron James, Beyonce, Donald Trump. These are the activists that you'll hear because they have the influence. They are the celebrities. So, as when I made my final statement, I said we don't have to rely on the celebrity. It is up to us, but at the same time, you can't be scared, or I should say, don't let the celebrity take over.
No.
Because if the celebrity takes over, then
Yeah.
they're going to send their misguided message.
Well, no. I
The
mean.
only guy that
Yeah.
I've been skating around all night is Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah. Okay.
He was brought up by somebody earlier,
Okay.
and I kind of skated around him because he launched the second wave. People wanted to start comparing him to Ali based on him not being able to get a second chance in the NFL. And some of the things that I've been looking at it. He took his chance. He risked his career. He donated money. He started the Know Your Rights campaign. He's doing all of those things to get better at his activism. But at the same time, the message should never just stop at the celebrity. I said this about Obama earlier today. Obama, he got elected. People were happy, and he said, "Okay, now that I'm elected, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to get y'all health care. I want to do this. This is what I need y'all to do." And as soon as he said that, people kind of like cut off the TV and started watching something else. It was time for people to do the work too. I look at Obama as a chance to say, I have to excel in my life. I can't be a thug anymore. I can't be a corner guy. I have to show and prove that black can do good things. So I didn't have a problem trying to raise a family and raise kids and all that good stuff. My faith tied into my faith a little bit more, got more spiritual. In that regime, I thought that was the right thing for me to do. When Trayvon Martin was killed, I was highly upset. I started making stances. This is kind of Trayvon's death kind of sparked my want to get on social media platforms and speak up. So I'm not letting it go. Like I said, but the celebrities had their part. They have their part to play, and so do I. So do the common man. So do you. We all have our part to play as well. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I definitely agree with you, and I definitely can feel you because we're both black men, and we both have gone through the same things. Um, I just don't think that athletes should represent me or you, and like I've been like that for years. I don't remember LeBron was a superstar. And now Mills, you're a little bit older than me, right? So you're like 4 or 5 years older than me. So you probably were a senior when I was a freshman in high school. I don't know. I remember when LeBron got drafted. I'm sorry. I remember LeBron was a nationally recognized high school player. A lot of people don't remember that. He was 14 or 15 years old. He can never understand how our lives are. He can never get in his car and think like, am I going to get pulled over? And am I going to get pulled over and by a cop who's going to shoot me, whether he's black or white? And so that's my problem with LeBron. Like, I don't give a fuck about what he's talking about.
That's fair.
No. I get what you're saying, and I respect the fact that you said what I said was fair. But LeBron and Colin Kaepernick and all these motherfuckers, they don't represent us at all. They just don't. They don't, man. Like they
I,
don't, man. I'm
I'd
sorry.
rather him say something than nothing. You see this message on the screen here?
Okay.
Franchise Catering says Magic and Jordan were approached about sitting in the 90s during the Rodney King situation. They both declined. So even though it only lasted 3 days, it's the most powerful message we've seen in sports. Today, nobody
So
takes away from Jordan's legacy. Nobody takes away from Magic's legacy except for things they did, a la gambling,
Rise,
walking
Rise Girl,
away,
Rise Girl, Rise Girl.
HIV, stuff like that.
Hold on for a second. Let me, Mills.
You want to address
Rise Girl.
this one?
No, Rise Girl. Listen, you're not a fucking black man, and you're not a man. You don't understand what it is to be a man. I'm sorry. And like the thing, like your comment, you said, Labulo, you have to accept a man apart from his profession. Rise Girl. Colin Kaepernick is respected. He's 6'5". He has a rocket for an arm. He's a millionaire. He would never worry about with me and Mills Lane and HB2N and Mike Weary and everybody will have. I mean, mind you, I've never gone through it, but what I'm saying is that these athletes who talk all that good game will never have to worry about that. Rosger, you are completely wrong, and I love you to death, and we talk all the time, but you're wrong about that. I'm sorry. They don't have to worry about that shit, man. We do as regular black men. Black men who aren't millionaires or multi-millionaires and multi-athletes. I'm sorry, we don't.
You don't believe in the statement, I am a man?
No, because that only applies to certain men. Mills, you're not a high value man. I'm not a high value male. Most men aren't. High value men are men who are millionaires, who are rich. I'm sorry, but
you have a target. You have a paradigm.
Your
paradigm, right?
I'm listening, sir.
The top of your paradigm is money.
What do you mean?
That's what you like. You like money.
I think you like money too. I mean, you don't work for free.
Money is a part of what I like because money allows me to do extra things that I like, but it doesn't give me my final satisfaction. My biggest satisfaction is to be lazy. Right. So I don't need money to just lay around. But I can't just lay around if I don't have money.
Well, I think the whole not argument, but like the conversation was, I think Rise Girl thinks that, and I could be wrong, but I think that she's equating all black men as the same, and we're not. LeBron gets pulled over.
Can't hear you.
I said they're going to check to see if we have warrants. They're going to check to see if we are the tag straight, period. Flat out.
And it's okay to think like that, sometimes I take the stance of NWA when it comes to police. But at the same time, sometimes I take the stance knowing I want to go home. So how do I do that? And may have just lost Labuto. So very interesting. Like I said, this is America, First Amendment all day, every day. I always say, respect my First Amendment right, because if you don't, you damn sure gonna respect my Second Amendment right. So, for Trap Gardner, thanks for joining up, Labuto. Thanks for the folks that came in the chat. Folks I haven't seen. Some folks I ain't seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen some folks in a while, like Uncle Billy. New folks, everybody, we are building. And no, I don't need to be a celebrity to do right. And neither should you feel that way either. So, my mic's cracking. All right. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What you gonna do if we come for you? Did the mic get better? Hopefully. But if it didn't, Trap Gardner, I'm Mills Lane. Thank you for joining us here at American Culture Topics. With liberty and justice for all. Good night.